Okay, and we're recording, and hopefully I have 10 minutes of battery. We'll see. All right, so this new unit you have, Unit 9, all right. You have a sharp pencil?
Yeah.
Excellent, very good. Let's see what kind of pencil. Not bad, an Oriole's pretty good. It's not Black Warrior. Okay, this is the finest pencil in the world. But okay, it says do not worry about simplifying radicals on this worksheet. Great, you don't have to worry about that. Problem 1, this problem's about the equation x squared minus 6x equals 12. Isn't it weird that they've got the 12 on the right-hand side?
Mm-hmm.
Do you know why they've done that?
So you need to subtract it?
Yeah, maybe move it over to the left-hand side. You would some of the time. Other times, you actually want it on the right-hand side. See the two possibilities here? Okay. Between completing the square and the quadratic formula, which one do you feel more comfortable with?
I don't know which one.
Do you need to go over what those two are?
Sure.
Okay. Do you know the little song that people sing for the quadratic formula? Your brother does. Do you?
A little bit.
Alright, go ahead. Oh, you probably don't want to be on camera doing this, huh? Okay. X equals negative b plus or minus the square root of...
B squared minus 2a.
Close. B squared minus
4a.
4ac.
All
over
2a.
Okay, very good, very good. I personally hate using the quadratic formula, but it does work, and you're expected to know it, and a lot of people like singing it to Pop Goes, no, is that Pop Goes the Weasel? Yeah, Pop Goes the Weasel, right? So, you can use that. More students are familiar with this than completing the square. When you're going to solve this sort of equation using the quadratic formula, it makes sense to move everything over on one side. So here you'd subtract 12 from both sides, okay? On this one you're going to have x squared minus 6x, and then the 12 comes over here, minus 12 equals 0. Tell me, you said x equals negative b. What's the b value here?
Negative 6.
Okay, so if I ask for negative b, what would that become?
6 positive.
Very good. In fact, some people sing opposite of b when you change the sign. So in this one, x equals, in fact, I'd like you to write it. X equals, okay, and then we take the opposite of b, so it's 6, plus or minus, square root good. Now what's b squared going to be? Good. This part is minus 4ac, and you should get off book on this, okay? Minus 4ac. What's your a value?
Well, 1.
Good, good. And then what's your c value?
Negative 12.
Excellent. Yeah, the way you've got it written so far is good. And then it's all over what?
2a.
Okay, so we need to do some simplifying here, but let's write down what we got. And 2a is 2 times 1. Okay, the hardest part on this is this part underneath the radical sign. That's known as the discriminant. It's the most powerful piece of the quadratic formula, the b squared minus 4ac. You can tell a lot about the roots, the zeros, the solutions, by what kind of number that is. So we've got 36 minus 4 times negative 12. What does that become?
36 plus 48.
Okay, good. Can you do 36 plus 40? It's okay if you use this.
72.
36
No.
plus 48.
80 something.
Yeah, it is 80 something. How about 4? 84 sound good?
Sure.
You know, you could always do 36 plus 84 and write it down, you know. But we don't, 36 plus 48. You could write it that way, you know, 36, 48, 6 plus 8.
14.
Yeah, bring the 1 up, 1 plus 3 plus 4, 84. Okay. So we've got 6 plus or minus root 84 over 2. Is that a pretty number?
No.
No, not at all, right? Go ahead and write it though. 6 plus or minus root 84 over 2. And the whole thing is over 2. Okay, We could talk about simplifying this radical, seeing if we could pull out a square, but your teacher said don't worry about that. So we'll leave it in this form. And it's hard to even get a sense for how big this number is, right? But we could use our calc, I guess, kind of figure out what that sort of number is, okay? You could also plug it back here and check, and I would not advise. Okay, now you've got x squared minus 6x equals 12. Same equation. We're going to leave the 12 on this side because I want to complete the square. And you don't remember any part about completing the square?
Not really. No.
Okay. Here's the deal. A perfect square trinomial is an example. X minus 2 quantity squared. X plus 3 quantity squared. X minus 8 quantity squared. Instead of x minus 1 times x minus 2, where they're different, this is that binomial times itself. And what's great about that is if you've got x minus 3 quantity squared and you want to solve for x, you just take the square root. So that's really helpful in problems like this. That's why we use the term square.